You decide if you can manifest. Period. That is going to change everything for you. That is what changed it for me. Insane belief is necessary, right? Insane belief is not insanity, it's reality. I know that society has taught you I can only believe what I used to believe, or I can only believe what society is telling me. But you can just pick something. Realize that if you close your eyes right now, you can see any image. Any fulfillment you're looking for, you can find it on what we call the mental plane, in your mind. And that is where we start. So don't tell me you have a problem and you will try to solve it and you will try to manifest. No, you won't. You're not trying. By saying that, you're thinking that I'm very solid in being this person I do not like, and I will try to wear a mask that will make me successful. No, 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 no. You're wearing a mask right now. You need to lose the mask and know who you truly are. Powerful, an extension of God, perfection, love, abundance. You pick the labels. You pick the words. You pick the story. You're in control. This is how you change reality. That is why, if you ask me, Chris, am I visualizing correctly? I will point fingers at you. What do you think? If you tell me, Chris, is this a good affirmation? Right back to you. What do you think? Right? What do you think? You're in control. You'll never lose being an extension of God. And that's ultimately the only thing you need to know, is that all planes, right? Physical reality as you see it, your mental plane, your mind, and the spiritual plane, they run side by side, and there's no difference. So you're not trying to create something in your mind when you start being delusional. You're having the experience. Your mind can't tell the difference. And when you continuously focus on that, on the mental plane, your physical plane will just follow. It's a mirror. So there's no trying, because trying will manifest trying. There's nothing not working unless you're not working. Or as I told my client yesterday, don't worry about the ending. If you know what the ending is going to be in your life, it won't change unless you change it. So anything can happen, any struggle, any bad day, anything can show up in your reality. And it's not proof of anything unless you decide so. You're in control. In complete control, always. Even if you have the worst day, bad thoughts, bad emotions, and you tell me I've just manifested and attracted bad stuff, why would you say that? You decide if that's the outcome of the bad day. You can just say, no, bad days are allowed on my journey. I love bad days. Bad days are what fuels me. Bad day is a wonderful teacher. Bad days, yeah, I need them to recalibrate my power once in a while. I don't care about bad days. I'm perfectly fine with bad days. So the law of knowing, as I've talked about in many videos now, is always intact if you remember it. Right? I thought, let me just create this short motivational video for you guys. We just hit 20,000 subscribers here on the channel. Wonderful. Thanks. And then I thought, what should I talk about? Well, I should talk about the fact that you're the key. That when you start this journey, you need to be blind to physical reality. Right? You should go watch that interview where the journalist, he tells Donald Trump in an old interview, well, last year you had $400 million of debt. And Donald just looks at him and says, I don't think so. Or something like that, right? Totally blind to external reality, just choosing his own reality, his own story. Nope, new story, I'm not going with it. I'm not going with physical reality. I'm not choosing it. Do that to your old thoughts, the thoughts you don't like. Do that to everything in external reality you don't like. Just say no, don't choose it. It's showing up, yeah, don't care. It's not for me. Right? So you actually need to forget the version of you that you do not like. Right? Because it's a mask. And underneath that mask is just you making any decision you want. You having it all. Just by simply existing. Your vibration is naturally high. Your mask is keeping it low. Not the other way around. You're this perfect human being. You're this extension of God having amnesia. That's wonderful, right? Because then we just need to remember. And that, my friends, that is the trick. That's the trick. There's no more to it. You can do exercises. But you can also just know yourself to be who you want to be. Because you are. The story, you change it. You choose it. I really mean it. Change your story. So if you are about to write me an email with your problem, how do I solve this problem? There's two ways to go about it. Should we solve the problem or realize we don't have it? I'm not talking about physical reality. I'm talking about, what do you think? Do you think you have a problem? Because you decide. Physical reality is you pushed out. You're one with it all. Go have what you want by being who you are. Truly. Alright? That's the difference. Good. Get out of here. Bye.